What do you mean it looks real?
Like it looks real. Like
Well, Amanda, we're on the earth. What do you mean?
no, it's different. Look, this looks like a real camera.
That's
like,
high def, man.
It's never done that before. This is the first time
Looking
it's
like
done
that.
Yeah, it's never looked like that before. Hi, Ace.
Look at it. Where we going, Manders?
We're going to
Hey,
the beach.
everybody.
We're going to the beach.
So we're going to the beach. And
This
we're
looks-
going to the beach without our towels or chairs
Why? Or suntan lotion.
or my surfboard.
Why does it look real? It is.
That's clear, man.
This camera, listen, the
wait for
camera
traffic.
has never done this before. It looks like you could touch us.
Well, that's a nice truck.
Look here. It looks like you could touch us.
That's clear.
I mean, it looks real.
So where are we going? Tell everybody what's going on here.
Okay, so I met a lady earlier. Her name is Ann. My goodness, I can't remember her husband's name.
Jim.
We'll call him Jim, but his name's not really Jim. But anyway, they're very, very nice. And I met them 2 or 3 hours ago. And then we thought
There's
that
the mayor.
there's the mayor.
What's up, Mayor?
Hi. And but we're going to go over here and interview them. They are Incred-I-Box customers.
Yes.
And they got to come today, and they are number 33, I
33,
believe, and
yeah.
they got to look at their Incred-I-Box. So
we thought we would love to interview them and let them tell you why they bought an Incred-I-Box, what's going on with it, what they're going to do with it, and
look at the beach
So,
houses.
They said here in November. Maybe I'll remember her when I see her. But I can't remember
They
visiting.
came in November, she said.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
here
Now
is
they're staying.
Cardi's beach house right there. They're staying at. It's an Airbnb. So we're going to go inside and see what's up. And Cardi, I'm going to tell you that Randy just parked on your landscaping.
I did not pull up over his rocks or anything.
Okay, we'll see. All right, we'll be right back.
Hey. Okay.
I found out something new on my camera, so I'm like super like excited. Hello.
When they told me who it was, I'm like, she's got dreads. I think, who remembers got dreads? I remember you.
Well, I had a hat on and stuff. So
Okay. Yeah. Yep. And I remember you, and I said, oh, I know who you are.
It's
Exactly.
Ann and Bala. We called you Jim. I said I can't remember. I can't remember his name. I said we'll call him Jim. So
Aw.
yeah. Hi guys. Well, we wanted to, Tom actually came up with it, and he said, "Hey, that couple's over there, and I had met you 2 or 3 hours ago. And we had a lovely talk, lovely time. I'll tell what I got here in just a little bit, but we had a great conversation, and but they got to come today. They came today. They're staying in Cardi's, Marion Bryan's little beach house here, Airbnb on property over here on the beach, and they actually got to take a peek of their Incred-I-Box. Do you want to go over there so we can hear them?
Oh,
Are you gonna give them?
I've got my mic on.
Yeah. Do you want to go over there?
Hey, give them that mic.
Yeah.
There they go.
There you go. I didn't know
Awesome.
if you wanted to be in the shot.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Okay, I'll work my way over there.
Okay, that's good.
Were you guys? All right. So we thought we wanted to let everybody know you're the first customers that have got a Incred-I-Box that we can do an interview with.
Yeah.
So what's going on? How'd you know about it? Why'd you get it? What are you going to do with it?
Is it an interview or is it an interrogation?
It's both.
It'll feel like it's.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Just all that stuff.
So initially we didn't know what we wanted.
Yeah.
But then the whole ESP thing and the recycled and all that, I was like, yes, absolutely. Then
The recycled? You
the
like that?
recycled, like that
part of
whole-
what we're doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just because it makes you
It just makes me feel better.
right.
And so so then you came out with the 10 by 20s, and we were like, oh my gosh, yes, that's it. We stayed in it. We were like trying
Like
it,
this one
whatever.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you had yours, and then we were like, well, it's 10 by 20, 8 by 60. What's the difference? If we're doing it, we're doing it. Like, it doesn't matter. And then we're just kind of in that whole downsizing anyways. So it was just like, well, why not? We want to we want to live
Yeah.
outside. We want to
Yes.
We want to. It's just shelter. That's all. So,
Yeah.
But it has everything in it, and so yeah.
So you see it as like your life is bigger than the house you're living in. There's
I don't want my life to be my house.
exactly.
There you go.
There you go.
Anymore.
Good.
That's it.
Anymore.
Yep.
I don't. We don't want to work to live. Like, we want to
Yeah.
live. We want to do things. We want to.
Yes.
I don't want to have the stuff anymore. I don't want to
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
consuming, and it
Mhm.
just it doesn't feel good anymore. It feels
Yeah.
very heavy. And
Yeah.
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 So, what are you moving? Are you moving from a regular house to?
Yep. We live in Michigan now, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and
Yeah.
we moved there.
Here.
We moved there probably 2.5 years ago. Prior to that, we used to live in Grand Haven.
Okay, I know where
Right.
both
Be
those are.
so,
Yep.
Yeah.
The house in Grand Haven was slightly bigger than the house in GR. GR is an older home. It's a brick home,
Yeah.
probably 100 years old.
Oh my
probably.
goodness.
wow.
You're not gonna,
Well, it's
man.
1920.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Oh,
what-
I bet it's
There you
got
go.
character.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
I bet it is.
The,
It's got,
the wood
um,
and all
It's
the
so
stuff.
pretty.
It doesn't have the
Big
conventional
cobblestone
heating.
fireplace.
It's got a boiler.
Boiler. Yep.
Yeah.
Radiators and all that.
Yeah.
Heating, yeah.
So cool.
And so we moved there. Plus, in the city, there's more diversity, more things to do.
Yeah.
Grand Haven was a nice place, but pretty summer-oriented city.
Okay.
After the summer
It's
is
a
done.
beach town, and it's just
Yeah.
Yeah, after
there's not a
some,
lot of diversity there.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
so then we moved there, and
Randy.
we uprooted our daughter.
It's not on.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Oh.
Theirs is. They had theirs.
No, it's on.
Is it?
Yeah.
They're both on the same thing. So
Look at it. It's
Okay.
it's a ticking.
It's a ticking.
Okay.
He's got 3 bars.
I got 3 bars.
There you go.
So you have a daughter. That,
Yeah, we have a son and a daughter.
Okay,
Son
all right.
lives in Colorado. He's 21. He moved there. and-
22.
Oh.
22, yeah. He turned 22.
Ah, my boy's in Colorado, south of Denver.
Is he? Okay.
Ours is in Boulder.
He's in Boulder.
Okay, he's north of Denver. Yeah.
So he's been living there for probably a year and a half now. He just wanted to do something different, so we said, sure, this is the time to do it. We'll support you, but you got to do it on your own. Mom and Dad are not going to, be there helping you 100% in this
Yeah.
endeavor, right? So,
Yes.
And now it's the time to do it. He's 22. He doesn't. We told him you don't want to be 40 looking back saying, "Wish I did that."
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, he works at a restaurant and he's an understudy to a chef.
Cool.
He likes that, and he's coming actually. July 8th is her birthday.
It's my birthday, the big 5-0.
Yay! There
Aw.
you go. Congratulations there.
Good. That's awesome.
So he's coming for a few days.
Good.
And our daughter, she is 16, and
Oh, wow.
she kind of uprooted her young life when we moved to GR because she was in 8th grade. Is that right?
Yeah.
Then she had to develop a whole new friend circle for her at
Yeah.
her young
Yeah.
age, It was a bit tough for her, I'm pretty sure, but she quickly adjusted.
Yeah.
And she's very much at home now.
So what are you gonna do with her?
Well, we wanted to do the whole tiny house thing, and she was like, no. And so we're just like, okay, that's fine, whatever. But now, slowly but surely, now she wants to do it. Like, she wants to travel after high school. She's like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to do school
Yeah.
because I have no idea.
Yep.
And the money and the debt.
Yep.
She's like, it doesn't make sense to me. And I was like, go figure it out, man. And so now she's like, I think I want a tiny house. And I was
Aw.
There you go.
like, cool. So, yeah.
Oh, so you might want a second.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Isn't that cool?
But she
Nice.
is 16, right? I mean, so I am
Yeah.
gently letting my wife know that let's not influence her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let her
we're
still
not.
make her own mind,
Exactly.
right?
Yes, of course.
But we are
Yes.
opening her up to these type of things, right? So
Yep.
the next time we may come here, maybe she and Sophia will come, or me, I'll
Right.
come with her, and she can experience
Sure.
it, look at the area. Because one of the things I like is, I wake up in the morning. I mean, it's hot as hell. I mean, it's hot as hell back in Grand Haven. I mean, Grand
Yes.
Rapids too.
Hot
But
everywhere.
early in the morning at 6 o'clock, you sit here and you look over there. I mean, it's all
Isn't it beautiful?
mountain ranges, and I mean that's crazy to me.
We love Tennessee. Yeah.
And life is a bit slower, right?
Yeah.
So for me, life is go all the time at work and all that. And
Yeah.
So I mean, even this concept, she figured this concept by doing research on her own.
Yeah.
She found you, she follows you, and the idea grew on her. And then she started to talk to me, and my first thought was, bullshit.
Yeah.
Kinda, right? The thought was that.
Crazy. Bullshit.
But it took me a while, right? It took me a while to adjust, to figure things out, to reconcile that going from this big to this big. makes sense because it gives you the freedom to do other things.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, what's the quickest way to not have a mortgage?
Right.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's one of the ways to do it.
Well, where are you going to put the Incred-I-Box?
On the mountain.
Yeah, we have a.
Are you really?
Yeah.
We have
But yeah, we have to talk because like I know there's ideas and things and stuff.
Things
and,
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, and we're just super excited. I told Amanda the story already, but I'm just so pleased. I want to say, and just let your viewers know, like it is true. Like I was so glad the number that we were because I knew we were going to get better. We were going to get like I'm so excited with our house. We got all the cool stuff. Like I'm so happy where we were at because
It's
just by watching,
Yeah.
It's like launch of a
it was
new
like
car, right?
it's true.
Like
It is.
somebody comes up with a new
So
car.
I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
The first
great.
year, everybody, I mean, it's all shiny and new, but then like the OEM figures out customer feedback
Sure.
and tunes
Yep.
this, tunes
Yep.
that.
We fine-tune stuff.
it's
And that's
like-
why I kept the price so low.
yeah.
Because we're going to tweak it a little bit, and everybody's going to have all the amenities. They're going to have stuff, but it'll tweak a little bit. So you can't go wrong if you're at the beginning or the end. But if you wait too long, the price is
Right.
going to go up when we do
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
So
But it just I don't know. I don't want to say we did the research, but kind of. Like
Yeah.
it beautifully all fell into place how it did. And
like would you like research? I mean, other tiny homes.
yeah, like but
places?
Not, but watching it
Like
in
van
a
life.
sense of like how
Van
does
life,
this
yeah.
life work?
Okay. Okay.
And then it was like, oh,
Yes.
this is a whole different life. And then it was like, I really like this kind of thing.
okay.
And then it was like, I always liked the tiny house, and it was like, but I just never pictured myself in it.
Right.
But then as I kept watching, then it was like, well, and then you hear how everybody else is living, and it
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, here we go.
Now,
This is-
something I'm
this
curious
is what
about.
I'm curious
Will
about.
you guys be retiring from jobs, or what's your job situation? Because this is a lifestyle.
Yep.
And if you move here, completely different. Will you work from home, or what will you?
It's a combination of either, but we will definitely have to. We will work, right?
We will
Yes.
work, but just not full time.
Well.
And we're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna
That's-
do the jobs that we want to do, not what we're told to do, exposed to do.
Perfect. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't believe in that retirement. I just want to live
Forever. Yeah. Just
I
work.
was-
You're
I
always
live
doing
and
something.
Do some things. We still want to be active. We're
That's
active
right.
people.
Yeah.
I just the whole
That's exciting.
I'll see ya. Heck yeah.
And the
I'm gonna do it
kids,
right now.
the kids are all supportive
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. So
Good.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean,
just
for
cool.
us it is. I mean, you never know what tomorrow's going to bring, but
Yeah.
Sophia
Good.
is,
Wow.
she has to graduate high school so that she can figure out what she wants to do,
Yes.
and maybe she would want to do something like this,
Sure.
Sure.
Maybe
or
she'll
something different. Also
Travel
knows.
around and take it with her. Like
That's right.
that's why it was such a. For one, we were considering this, but then I'm not kidding you. When you said that 20 grand and we saw your house and you redecorated it, Amanda.
Yeah. Oh.
That sold me.
Isn't
I
that
was
something?
like, I was.
that's great.
It was like that night, and I was like, I want this. I
Done.
was like, we're done.
That's it.
Like
That's
Oh, that's cool. Seal the deal.
that was it.
Aw.
Like I was just like,
That's
Because before that
awesome.
we were looking at
I
10 by
love
20,
it.
and I think we put our minds were on a 10 by 20 or 8 by 20 or whatever. it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we looked at a few here last year or 2 years ago, and we were here, and some of these were, not becoming tiny at that point, right?
I know.
Yes.
yeah. Like now I'm starting to feel biased, and I'm just like all these like 12 by 20s. I'm like, that's not tiny anymore to me.
I
And
know,
I'm like, oh my
exactly.
gosh, that's so
They're
funny.
big.
But I
Yep.
don't mean to. Like I
But
I know what you mean.
No boxes, everybody.
Yes,
like, but
exactly.
But it's just smaller
Tiny's
than a
tiny.
house, though, right?
Yes.
That's just.
Yeah.
That's
Well, there was a.
how I wanna
Remember
do
the
it.
couple that came here that was in a schoolie,
Yes.
and they did. They were just passing through, I think.
They were.
And they got probably a 20-foot school bus,
Yeah.
redid the whole thing, and he had. I think when it was done, they had about 30 grand in it.
Okay.
And he was sick when he came here, and he said, I could have got, I think it was an RJO.
It was.
He could have got an RJO for 15 grand.
Yeah.
He said, I would have much rather had an RJO and pulled it behind a regular truck
Oh.
than have a
Is it on the
schoolie.
school bus?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
yep.
I've looked at that stuff and like the buses, the van life, and all that, and I was like, I don't want to drive my house if I got to go to the grocery
Yeah,
store.
exactly.
There you go.
Simple
Great
thing.
point.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think
Like,
about that.
That's once a week or and I know, okay, you can say twice a week, but still, what if I gotta go stop and get something? And
Yep.
it was just
You don't think
it
about that.
sounds
That's
great,
a great
but
point.
it don't.
Yep.
Or like,
That's-
oh, I got an appointment.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm so
There you
excited.
go.
And of course, I'm Bill, and I'm a proponent for it. But man, like you say, you recycle the panels. We're recycling the excess foam. or I got our chipper that we're pouring in the foundation. The metal's being recycled. The cardboard's being recycled. The wire that we have, the excess wires from our wiring, of course, we recycle all the copper.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you got that, it's lightweight, it's easy to pull. Matt took one to Seattle. He said, I didn't even know it was
Loved
behind
it.
him.
Yeah.
You know, he said the faster I went, the better it pulled because of the way the air pushed down on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is just good because it's a good price. You can live in it full time. And I was like,
sustainable living, right?
yeah.
Yes.
And that metal, they built sheds with these things 25 years ago.
Right.
Those sheds are still at the side of the road 25 years ago when I seen them come in, and they looked
right.
exactly like they do right now.
Yep.
Right.
They look exactly. They have not rusted. They haven't degraded.
Look, he drunk the water out of there. Then he laid down on her. He's all on Paula's stuff. On
Oh,
He's got stomach of steel or something.
oh my goodness.
something got him here last week. I don't know
Sure
what it
did.
was, but he had an ear infection. I think it really took him
Yes.
out. But man, I didn't think he was going to come back. He laid down for 4 days and would not.
Yeah,
I had
we
to,
thought
I had
he
to
was
carry
gone.
him outside, inside and out. It
Now,
was
do you
something.
all have dogs, animals? You have
We do, but he's very old. He's like
Aw.
13. But we will have a dog again, but we want to wait and rescue one in Tennessee
go.
when we're here. So.
Well,
perfect. That's
so what's your
perfect.
time frame?
He's a lab and
Okay.
a Springer Spaniel combo.
Ooh.
We call him Buford. His full name is Buford T. Justice.
Oh yeah.
We call
Yep.
him
There
Buf.
you go.
He's got a white. He's black. He's got a white chest. His
Aw.
toes are all white.
Aw.
If we put a what do you call it
Scarf?
a bow tie on him, it looks like he's got a tux on.
Tucks on. That's
Aw.
cool.
But he's like, yeah, he's probably 13.
So the kids were little when you got him and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Yep.
Aw.
That's neat. So when will you? I know the mountain. We're hoping by the end of the year. I hope I can get some mountain going. When will you? You'll set your house up, get it all up there, but you'll come back and just visit for a while before you cash in. Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
Either that or maybe
like a
do
temporary spot or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. We
Yeah.
were talking.
So it might be a
knows yet?
couple years or whatever.
Well, once she graduates, then I want to sell the house and we'll be down here full time.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
until then, like
back and forth.
we'll be back and forth
Okay,
to
great.
like fix it
Because
up
we-
and do our
Awesome.
things. And
I mean,
Yeah.
the next journey is the
the DIYs.
yeah, the DIY.
Yes.
Right?
So you can win another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Nice.
So we
Yeah,
talked
you're in the
about-
drawing for the one that wins gets
go.
another
How
one.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So decorate the exterior. I mean, do the exterior. Figure out what to do for the interior.
Yeah.
Fight about it. Squabble about it.
Yep,
figure out something.
yep,
And
yep.
then I simply would say, okay, what do we want?
And you have to think about this too. Probably, we don't know this, but all 100 people are probably not going to participate.
Right.
They might.
Yeah.
They might not.
Right.
So
Yep.
it could
The
be
odds
only
are better.
50 people.
Yeah.
It could be
Well,
only 30 people.
1 in 100.
Yep.
So, I mean,
Isn't
the
that
odds are-
awesome?
The odds are really good.
Like, yeah.
Really good.
That's really
Odds
like-
1 in 100. You're gonna win another house,
Just
man.
think it's 1 in 30. I mean, they might not be that many. You never know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna let it out.
Don't you?
But there's
say it.
some really cool stuff that's going on in the mountain
Yeah.
that I'll tell you guys later on about it. And I think it's going to absolutely revolutionize the mountain, what we're going to add to it.
Okay.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
lot and everything.
Yeah.
So, but I'll tell you, and that's just a
That's
little
a
feeder.
teaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I get, it's hard for me to get away, my brain, to get away from everything, the stress and what's going on
Yeah,
here. And I feel so responsible for people that haven't gotten their homes yet. That's my biggest thing. It's killing me, really. It's probably affecting me more than I realize physically and mentally and everything. But when I can just get away my mind, even for 30 minutes.
The ideas.
Oh my God. I
Yeah.
got over in the mountain and I just relaxed for 30 minutes. And I started looking at, and I love looking at things that are problems. Like, we're having a situation, and how can we take this that's causing maybe a structural issue or a road or something, and how can we make this simpler? And it's, so all the things that you guys see, everything that we've done came from problems.
Sure.
It came from things that we had to tweak and twist, and it's just so much of the good ideas. And I was just like, I came up with one, and she about come out of her seat.
Yeah.
She
How
said,
about flipping
"You got to
out?
do that," you
I
know.
mean, that's a go.
Yeah, so stuff like that. And there was a guy I heard on what was it on a podcast. He wrote a book, and it was something. There's a lot of people talking about adversity. It builds character,
Sure.
and they were saying without struggle, you don't have a personality. Without struggle, you don't have character, man. You don't. it creates the person.
Correct.
You know, and that's why young kids and young people, man, they may have all the tools and they may have all the macho and the looks and beauty, but man, that character is what builds the attraction.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a human thing.
And it
It's
takes
like we always
years
gotta
for that.
overcome something.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, it's
And
like-
if you're able to persevere through that and not be bitter, right?
Right.
And still have hope and still have a dream and aspirations, but not be beaten down. Oh my God, that's like busting through a wall and you're so much more free to fly because you're not having all these things that could have held you down, you know, because you're bitter, because you went through stuff and you're people in your life you still want to murder. But if you can lay that down some way and learn from it, and that's a hard road, man.
Well, I mean, not that, like, I don't have regrets or anything like that, but I mean, I really wish I would have known this lifestyle earlier on. Like, I mean, it's not like age is an issue with me or anything like that, but
Right,
just
no.
like, man, like,
I know.
What do you do
no,
for a
we don't
living?
have to do this.
What do you do?
I wasn't working for a little bit, but right now I just got a part-time job to get another Incred-I-Box. I work in a local market by our house, and I do the produce. So we have like all local stuff.
There you go.
Oh, cool. All right.
Something I feel good about trading
go.
Okay.
my
Right.
time
Nice.
and energy for. And yeah,
Beautiful.
and he's the
He's the big
big
dog,
guy.
isn't he? He's the big dog. Yeah, I'm not even
he's the
asking.
one that supports
I
my
think
lifestyle.
he's doing something illegal. I think. Really.
Jim, what do you do?
No, actually.
I'm just teasing.
I work for a automotive interiors car company, parts supplier company.
Oh.
Makes interior parts for various automobiles. We supply to
Nice.
various OEMs all over the country.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
He's the plant manager. Stop it. Come on.
I lead
Hype
the
it up.
plant.
Hype it up.
Huge plant manager. That's awesome. Good deal.
Yeah.
Well, we're so glad to have you. Thanks for doing this interview.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because everybody wants to know what kind of people
Yeah.
buying these. What do you plan on doing with them? And there's hardly any men.
Right.
You know,
Right.
most of our customers are ladies.
Yep.
You know.
And did you have did you have to talk him into it, or vice, or were you both on the same page?
She talked me into
Yeah.
There you go. That's usually the consensus right there.
Yeah. And I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I'm not even scared.
That's
We
great.
can go for a walk. The mountain. We're gonna,
Well, it's a
know
different
what?
part of
It's
our
just-
lives now because
yeah.
we're all about with
Same
same
age.
age group and stuff.
Yeah.
Kids are grown, things like that. It's like, what are we going to do now?
You're right.
yeah.
So this is exciting
Yeah.
for you too.
Yeah.
And you know, relationships and people
Yeah.
and stuff, I think can become more part of your life.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
experiences
Yeah.
and all this stuff.
Yep.
I
You
mean,
know.
simple thing, right? Yeah. This morning, somebody came to us and said, "Hey, you got a flat."
That was Mayor
Right?
Mike.
My car was flat.
Mayor Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayor Mike.
So,
Yep.
I mean, immediately 3 people showed up. I was just getting ready to get the spare out of the
You
car,
did?
get the jack out. He got me
so
a
great.
a, a,
Is that
a
not
foam
nice?
pad.
I was like, oh
The guy behind me came with an air compressor,
Oh.
kind of a fitting and everything.
Isn't that cool?
And then Brian came in and he helped.
Yeah.
patched it
Patched
up,
it up
brought
for
us
me.
fresh eggs and produce. I was just like,
And I'm in
You're home.
I love this place.
Aww.
15
You know?
minutes. I'm ready to
Yeah.
drive. So
I
all I
love
had to do was, I put the jack back in. I got a spare out, and then we swapped it at the tire place. So things like that, right? I mean, I'm not saying people do that
People
everywhere.
don't do that. But
Right.
But in a close community like this, you know things like that.
Yeah.
It's how do I say it? There's no pretensions in there, right? It
Yes.
just naturally
Yeah.
comes. I mean,
Right.
he didn't have to come outside and give me the phone.
Listen.
Hey, I don't know. He doesn't know me from anybody, but
Right.
I've lived in places where I had a flat, nobody come home and help me.
Right, I know.
There was nobody come out of nowhere, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
So it's just
That's
the
cool.
community feeling. So that's pretty exciting. That's good. I like to play golf, and we went to what is it?
Mainberry.
No, what's
Smoky
it?
Mountains.
Smoky
Oh,
Mountains
yeah.
Golf.
Beautiful.
Golf, Country Club, I think it's called.
Yeah.
oh my.
Holy shit, dude! I mean, the drive over there is like.
Is that Gatlinburg,
going-
Pigeon Forge area?
No, right
it's
here.
right across.
Right off
like,
of 321.
Oh, okay, 321.
Yeah, like you go to the main drag here, by
Yeah.
you know where the Marathon gas station.
Yeah.
You hook a left. I don't
Right.
know what the main street is called,
Yep.
but you hook
Turn
a left.
right. Yep. Yep.
Hook a left and then go down and hook a right, which is 321 or
Yep.
something like that.
Mhm.
And then probably a mile down the road, a mile and a half down the road, you take a left, and then it's just winding roads, and
Oh,
it
really?
takes you
We've
to a.
never been.
I didn't even
I've
been
not
out there.
through
I didn't
that.
know there was a golf
Yeah,
course.
it's
Oh, we'll
Yeah.
have to do a Q&A out there.
It's pretty,
beautiful.
dude.
The
It's
mountains are all-
awesome.
Really?
Is that the road that
9,
goes to,
18?
18.
What's the hey? Is that the road road that goes to
My
what's
gosh.
the hot tub place everybody goes to?
Cosby. It's called
Hot
Cosby.
Springs.
Cosby
No,
Road or
that's
something.
Hot
it's
Springs.
different.
No, he's going towards Lowe's. Going towards Lowe's and Cosby.
out there?
Yeah.
But I'm not even all the way to Lowe's.
It's
I'm
not
like
far.
a couple of
Not
miles
far.
before Lowe's.
Good
and I take a-
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it takes.
Oh,
me
it's at
to-
that light at Lowe's. I bet you turn left.
And you're too far if you're up to Lowe's.
I'll be.
Well,
I don't know nothing around here. I work too
we
much.
didn't even
You
know
do
God.
that too
that.
much.
I don't
What do you
get
do for
out,
fun?
man.
What the heck?
This. This is it.
It's Friday night. We're here.
I mean, it's nestled right there, and then you drive, and the freaking mountains are right there, dude. I mean,
Oh,
we're
I
gonna
can
have to
work
go
at the
over
golf.
there.
I can work there and tend freaking the
we're gonna
lawn
have
or
to
whatever
go.
I need to do.
Isn't
Or I
that
can
cool?
work for you when I come here. It doesn't matter.
There you go.
I'd love to have you. I would.
Doesn't matter to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
How
She-
excited?
she
Can
got-
Oh, go ahead.
She got all. I mean, we went to the community center because I bike, run, and do all those things.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see where is there places for working out or relaxing and stuff like that. So we went to the community center, and they offered her a job of a lifeguard if you're interested.
I was like, do you want a lifeguard job? We'll teach you. Da, 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 da. And then they're just like, oh, we're getting these like the things to make clay. The
Oh, yeah,
the
pottery
wheel?
things.
Yeah,
Seven
they
of
got
them.
those. Yeah.
And I was like, I want
Ah!
to try to do that. And I was like,
They're gonna get a kiln. And
That
everything.
is so fantastic.
Nice.
yeah.
A pottery wheel, like
Yes.
seven of them.
Yes.
See, I want to do that here, but we'll just go to the community center, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. So we're just
Checking
if
it
we're gonna
out.
live here, like, what are the things we're gonna do?
Yep.
Yes.
And
We went to the mustard seed.
Checking 'em
but it
out.
was closed
They were
today.
closed.
They
Okay,
had
yeah.
a death in the family or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So they were
Oh,
closed today.
okay.
Who
Yep.
was?
Great
Who was?
folks. Mustard seed.
Mustard seed.
Was it? Oh.
Ooh, I
no,
wonder who it passed.
died.
Yeah.
I don't.
so sorry.
I know. Yeah. That's cool. You know, when you guys come to other people, I haven't talked to a lot of folks, but you're finding things. I don't know anything around here. I swear, I've been out that gate, what, just to go to the store and the gym, and that's it.
Hey, where's your gym at?
My gym is at,
Is it the volunteer workout place?
it's called
something?
Newport Fitness. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the corner back
It's
there
a
where
small-
Food City
it's a small-
is.
Oh,
You
by
just went
Food
to
City.
Food City.
Tractor
Yeah, we went to-
Supply,
yeah,
It's right
Tractor
over there.
Supply and all
Oh,
that.
right in the corner.
She said it's right by Food City.
Yeah,
Right in the corner.
that's where we did not go to.
Oh, we didn't go.
There's a Tractor Supply, Chinese restaurant,
Okay.
and stuff in Mexico. Really?
Good.
Yeah,
but no
yeah,
free
nothing,
weights.
no state of the art. It doesn't have free
machines.
weights, but it has machines.
This has all got free weights.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But there's 3-4 gyms in this town.
Yeah, I see
There
that.
is.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw that driving back and forth. Yeah,
Aw.
that's cool.
Now I have to show something that Ann. This is Ann, of course, which AKA. Let's see. What was your name?
Bala.
Bala, but we keep calling him Jim. So Anna and Jim here. But Anna brought me a gift.
What'd she get you? Oh, yeah.
This ring.
Isn't that
And
sweet?
it's like a fidget ring. And it's so whenever I get aggravated at you,
Yeah.
I get to spin.
Well, your thumb will be wore out.
This is gonna be very.
She's gonna get
worn
carpal
out.
tunnel or
Yeah, right.
Isn't that pretty? Thank you so much.
What I told her was,
Yeah,
if
listen.
you irritate her, more or significantly, to
Right.
take the ring off from that ring finger, put it
Right.
on the middle finger,
And
and
it's
start.
go- We're gonna
start
switch
fidget-
fingers. Time to switch fingers.
Randy, I'm aggravated with you.
But thank you so much. It was such a nice treat to come in and get to speak to them today. They were so excited. Tom said he heard her over there, so excited.
He just heard me scream because I saw my name on the hitch, and I was just like, oh my god!
That's
It was just
cool.
real. I was like,
Aw.
So
oh,
awesome.
Wow.
Have you got plans for your Incred-I-Box? What you're going to do? Do you think a deck or a porch or anything?
All of it.
Everything.
All the things.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
things. Yeah, I got a Pinterest board and
She's looking at ideas. That's why
Poor thing.
she watches van life and she looks for ideas on how they do the seating, bed arrangements.
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
their
Van life.
storages, their
Yeah.
compartments,
Those
and
are
stuff
cool.
like that. Because you can,
Yeah.
they're all integrated. So
Yeah.
it's like, I'm just getting ideas.
And what's so great is that it's our audience, it's the people who follow us that get to vote.
Right.
So that's what's going to be
Yes.
fun. So it's not going to be us picking who it is. It's
Yeah.
going to be everybody else going to pick. So I guess we'll probably have like whatever we start with and then go down until it's down to like the last few. So that's going to be almost like it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Yep. I always thought about having a porch with a roof over it, my
Yeah.
porch, and come out my door.
Uh-huh.
And I'd love to put a wood stove out there
Yeah.
on the
nice.
porch.
She and I
Yeah.
talked about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh,
And you can
we-
sit
oh, we
outside in
got
the winter
ideas.
and all
Yeah,
that. That's gonna be
exactly.
cool.
Exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
We like the sheds too. At some point, we'll probably get a shed.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
shed.
Once we get this down, a lot of people waiting on their sheds, and
Yeah.
again, we're sorry for being behind, but we're going to mass produce those because we got our assembly line. It's coming. It's awesome,
Yeah.
clicking along.
yeah.
You probably know that being a plant manager, of assemblies and product and trying to get it out. But yeah, we're excited about where all that can go.
But
for sure.
we're excited to be ahead of schedule. Randy
Yeah.
didn't want to say, but he thought what he was thinking is coming true. So we're
Yeah.
excited that the Incred-I-Boxes are going faster than anticipated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Lucas.
very fast.
Lucas is really helping us kind of over the whole plant, and of
Yeah.
course, we've got guys, 3 or 4 guys that are just really. Everybody's excited. The guys working there are really stepping up, and he said, "Randy, we're going to get you 4 a day by July 4th."
Yeah, I heard.
Oh
I was
my
talking
You
to
know-
one
gosh.
of your guys this morning. I don't know his name, but he was just talking to me, and he said we are planning to do 3 a day, and I said, "What? 3 a day? So 12 a week?" Yeah, 12 a week, and
Yeah.
he said, "Yep, that's the plan."
Right now we're at 3.5. They did 3.5, almost 4 the other day.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
That's
Yep.
Crazy. That's
That's
pretty cool. Though. That's
insane.
pretty cool. That's how the
Yeah.
assembly
So there's
line
so many, you know this, but there's so many logistical things about ordering your trailers,
Yes.
your showers, all the supplies, the panels,
You
We-
need your inventory all staged and set up to be able to for the assembly line to
Yep.
the
work, right?
flow for that to go, and the men and the
Yes.
people and the talent and the skills, and then teaching them how to do it. And then of course, like you said, there's tweaking in this stuff. I went in there a million times and said, "Wait a minute, we got to do this. We'll switch the panel box and the plugs and do this, and, it
Randy,
saves
tell
that."
how many new guys are out there? Like
I think we hired 6 or 8 new guys
the
this
other
week.
day.
Really?
Oh,
You know,
okay.
yeah. So, and they're good men. I mean,
They
they're
are.
guys. One guy's quitting Pepsi,
Yes.
Come here.
full benefits and everything. He's coming here to work.
Oh wow.
Sure
He
is.
said, "You know what? I want to be around something that has purpose,
Yeah.
and I want to be around people it's just a good environment." He said here. You know, I was like, "Man, that's awesome, man."
Yeah.
You
At the
know,
end of the day,
Excited.
you're building a life, or you're building something for somebody to live their life in.
Yes.
Yeah.
To have a life.
And have a life.
have
Have
a life.
There you go.
That's
and
the-
To
I
have a
think,
life.
Yeah, that's a lot to be said about that. I mean, that would be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's not a whole lot of jobs that will be really fulfilling, but something like that is definitely fulfilling. And you don't get to realize that until after 45, 50, after you work for 25, 30 years. Then you're like, okay,
Yes.
what is there something that provides purpose, and things like that definitely
That's
provide
right.
purpose.
yeah.
So,
And and them hearing you guys talk and them eating the customers, it
Yes.
helps them too.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
Pretty cool.
mean,
That's pretty
They
cool.
see it real.
we so appreciate it. We just can't wait.
Yes.
It feels heavy back home because
Mm.
we know it's so lighter, like in the stuff and everything, and it's like back home. I appreciate our home. Like, don't get me
Absolutely.
wrong, I'm so grateful
Oh
for it.
yeah.
But knowing that this is the way we're headed, that it's just
That's exciting.
it's exciting.
Yeah, I remember when I came here in 1986, and I got out of college. I was a little bit later in college. It took me years to get through college, but I finally made it. So I graduated in 87, but I graduated high school in 78, so it took me a while to get through. But I wanted to come. I was going to go to Colorado because I love mountains, and I wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah.
But it was still too far from home, Michigan, and my mom and dad just moved to Florida.
Okay.
So I said, I'm going to go halfway.
Okay.
And I just, boop.
Came here.
Yeah, and I just put on the map. I put my fingers, what in the hell, what's Knoxville?
Right.
So we took off and we camped for about 3 weeks here. And I remember going up in the Smokies, and I remember pitching a tent and just, being in your shorts, right, and just sleeping in the tent, and no mosquitoes.
Right.
I was like, there's no mosquitoes here in the woods or nothing. And I was like, oh my. And then we met people that were just amazing. And I went to Knoxville, and I went to the University of Tennessee, and I said, hey, I'm going to be a teacher and stuff. Man, they gave me information. They got me interviews. They did everything in the world for me to get a job. And, the wife got a job, and it was just like so comfortable.
You're right.
Everybody was there was no hidden agenda. Everybody was just helpful. And I swear, Amanda's born and raised here, and she's homegrown. And when you get to meet the people that are from here, that are not from transplants and stuff, it's just a different breed of folks,
Yeah, sure.
and they're just sweet. And they're I feel like from Bristol to Knoxville, right? And not past Knoxville, because I don't deal with anything past Knoxville. Okay, but from Knoxville to Bristol, it's
That's ugly.
that's East Tennessee, all right, and that's mountains. And I just feel like all that whole is a town. It's like a little town. because they all get together for the University of Tennessee football.
Oh, yeah,
It's
go
just a
Vols.
tight
Go
community.
Vols.
The news, when you see the news on Knoxville News and everybody, when something happens to somebody, you can just
Yes.
feel the outpouring of people that want to help.
Yeah.
That people just feel for you and all that, you know. And you'll go to any store, any auto parts, any grocery store, wherever you're at, and somebody's going to want to talk to you, want to know,
Yeah.
where are you from? How come you look different? Where are you from? You know? And it's cool, and they want to know, and they're not prejudiced, man. I haven't run into any of that,
No,
you know?
Very
we
nice.
were saying I was saying yesterday. I mean, I'm a sucker for an accent, anyways. But
Yeah.
this accent, the Southern accent,
Yeah.
it's like you're getting a hug.
Aw,
Like when people talk to you.
yeah.
It's just like,
Aw.
oh my god.
That was
that's
for me.
so
It takes a
nice,
bit,
so
right?
nice.
I gotta read lips for a second. What the hell did you just tell me? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Like you got marbles in their mouth, doesn't it?
What?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for doing this,
Thank you.
man.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Thanks for-
Yeah. You guys going to be here how long?
We're here till
leaving
Sunday.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys heading over to the mountain? Or?
I'll see you out and about. I don't know.
I think we're gonna go. I gotta go do the video, and I gotta try and mow tonight.
Ooh.
I go. Ooh. They're like,
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know.
Mo.
Yeah.
I think
All right.
beer sounds fine. No mowing, but just having a beer.
Oh, I don't drink.
Oh boy.
I thought you were a lush.
Lush.
I used to be. Listen, everybody was giving me alcohol because I don't drink, but I quit that. I'm off
No.
the sauce. I'm off the sauce.
Thanks.
So,
Look
Cool.
at him back there.
I know it. He's digging.
He
Look,
said
look at
something
Amanda.
yes.
Look at Ace.
where's he at? Look at him. Here, hold that. I can't. He is a wreck.
What are you doing?
Look at him. He was drinking out of their fire pit.
Aw.
It'll be fine. No, it's
All
absolutely
right.
fine.
We're going to say goodbye. Thank you guys for this
Thank you so
interview.
much for doing this.
Oh my gosh.
Glad we got to see
anytime.
you today, and you got to see your house, so it's very, very exciting. Number
So-
33.
Number 33, come and buy Incred-I-Box. $20,000 house.
We're
Absolutely.
getting another one.
Tell me
Yeah,
that doesn't
there you
fit in your
go.
budget. All right. See you guys.
Thank you so much. Bye.